Yo, let's do another watch list going into Tuesday tomorrow. It's gonna be kind of light for watches tomorrow. I got quite a few to review from today. My watch list yesterday was fairly extensive. I think it was like a 9-minute video. Yeah, in terms of watches tomorrow, A plus stuff. Nothing that's really jumping out at me. But we'll get right into it here. RR. We had this little daily breakout, downtrend break through this lower high trend, broke out there after hours and was gapping through it there in pre-market. And I was waiting to see this thing build. This was the breakout level there on the daily over this 190s. 160s the shorter term right here, and then 190s the bigger picture. So I had let it do its thing. Push, pull, consolidate, join this versus tight risk. 180s with a 190 entry, so risk 7 cents. If this thing goes back to highs, that's already like a 2-to-1 trade. So I stopped out right there, and this thing never came back, so no sweat off my back. Lunar, same kind of thing, was that daily watch. I was looking through that downtrend break. I bought that break through the downtrend, and the wick got slammed. And I stopped out of that. This one was just a starter, small position, but I stopped out of that through low a day. Same kind of thing. Move in, move out, move on when they don't work. My other trade, ASTS, was that daily chart 32 breakdown, and I anticipated it off the open. Right here off the open, you get this pull and lower highs. 32 line I drew, put some on, I covered. I'm like, why am I predicting this? If it's going to break 32, I'm going to have lots of opportunity throughout the day. So I moved on most of it. We get that big flush, and now I'm looking at pops that stay heavy versus 32. You get this rounding action, and once it reclaims, I move on. Ended up red on this name, but it didn't act as I expected. It should have stayed heavy right here and retested lows, and that just didn't come, so move on. And then ASTS, Lunar, Mira. My other watch from yesterday was looking for a gap up shove into 280s, and this thing was straight down. We get 2 minutes of opening action and then straight down and no bounces. So same kind of thing that we had on like GDC and FFIE the other day, where I was thinking when it's weak, you don't get bounces and you're fighting for entry. So I'm like, if this thing can't bounce, then I'm not going to fight for an entry. I'm just going to hit it. So I hit it right here at lows and just decided I'm going to risk 240s, and got a little flush and just covered that for a small little scalp. And then serve was the big one today. All those losses, and this one made up for all of them and double. I think this was like double what I had lost on the morning, maybe even triple. You get this PR of Uber and Coco announced strategic partnership to launch sidewalk robots with Uber Eats, and Serve was a potential candidate for that with retail traders. They were just hoping, buying the hype of it. So when they announced that they're going with someone else, this thing tanks. I was mobile at this point, so I got some alerts from some friends and ended up covering that one. So that was a really nice trade. At this point, I'd be looking for all pops versus 10 and look to join that quietly in the coming days. GovX, APDN, VRAX. VRAX failed today, weakest of the bunch, but they're still technically in trend. GDC, FFIE. FFIE broke that 660s and quickly reclaimed. So no interest there for me. I'm going to be waiting for more information, similar to my plan with the monkeypox names. GDC, same kind of thing. Now you've got this sideways just under 5. So if 5 breaks, I'd expect lower. Maybe an offering coming soon on this one, but no real plans on that one. If we get like a big shove into 8, I'd react to that, or a breakdown sub 5. ASTS might want to chop around a bit, exhaust some people, similar to my idea on serve where it chops around right around 10 and then you get the break. Maybe ASTS wants to, sorry about that. Maybe ASTS wants to chop around a bit more, exhaust traders out on both sides, and then you get that clean trade. So I'll still be keeping that one on watch. Lucid, daily keeps going. I think you'll have a good trade on this one soon, but I have no position, not looking to predict this. Hopefully some parabolic action, something like this day that you can really react to. NDRA, big percent gainer today. Doesn't look like much on the chart because it's so beaten down. I'll be looking for this thing to set up for a multi-day run and hopefully short this one down the road. Mullen had a big move here today, break over prior day's run, those highs, and I was hoping it would hold up, and it just didn't and gave it all back into close, so no real play there for me either. So a bunch of stuff is kind of round tripping and not really setting up with a daily structure that I like to wait for. So NDRA, Lucid, ASTS, and Serve. There are a lot of quiet ideas, not really A+, so I won't be trading super big, sizing down tomorrow until something gets me excited again that I feel like swinging the bat hard. So tomorrow, my plan, get in where I fit in and make some memories, and I'll see you guys in the room.